Hey, everybody, whoever's watching. Hope you guys are all doing well as we are social distancing and working on staying healthy and safe. And so I don't know where you're social distancing and who you're social distancing with, but I just trust and hope and pray that everything is well with you. Hey, Brooke, this is my daughter, Brooke, and Friday was her birthday. Say hi to everybody. You're on Facebook Live with me, Brooke.
Hi.
Say hi. Yeah. So
I've been on some before.
Yeah,
but
Brooke,
that was a long time
yeah,
ago.
last summer you hopped on here with me, didn't you?
Yeah.
Been a little bit. So anything you want to say to everybody? Huh? No? You done? Okay, she's done. So anyhow, I tell you what, kids are an amazing gift from God, and I sure am proud of her. And my son, who won't dare get on here because he's 14 and thinks he's too cool for all this.
Like pictures.
No, he does not like pictures, does he, honey?
Because he thinks we're going to put him on Facebook or anything.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be on Facebook, does he? Well, but you're cool with it, aren't you? Yeah, you're pretty cool with it,
I
aren't
like
you?
it sometimes.
Well, talk to the camera. Was my lip bleeding? I don't know. Hey, we're live on here right now. We'll do all the cosmetic stuff later, right?
Okay.
She's very perceptive.
Yeah,
And
look how tall this thing is. It's almost as tall as me.
oh my, now she's showing the world her toys. She got this.
It's like
She got
so
this.
big.
Yeah.
So like.
You're off camera now.
How big it is to
Yeah.
this small one.
That's right. Isn't that awesome? Yeah. Yeah, pretty cool. So Brooke's showing you her birthday
Is this going on
gifts.
YouTube?
No, we're on Facebook Live right now. So anyway, Brooke wasn't even here when I started this, and I was gonna do just a kind of a.
I heard you.
Oh.
I like getting these.
Oh, you like getting on here on video. Lord have mercy. Okay, so let me finish. So this is you're okay. You can hang out. I'm just talking. So the cool thing about the way this works is I was going to share something with you that was inspirational and just kind of give you some hope, maybe just to encourage you today. One of the things about this social distancing is it can be a little stressful. So anyhow, but so just as a thought, take advantage of the opportunities you have. I am working from home more than ever. When I'm not in my office, we're practicing social distancing, obviously, at the church. And so I'm home a lot now. And my son and daughter, like your kids, those of you that have kids, you're homeschooling and social distancing there. So we're making the most of it.
I already did my homeschool. It was so long.
Oh, wow. Wow. You had a... So now you're going to tickle me, huh? Okay, so let me finish this thought, darling. So anyway, taking advantage of our opportunities, part of having a positive mindset is to flip how you look at things. And so, we're all challenged. We're all dealing with a very unique time in our lives and in our world right now. And so look at the opportunities in the adversity. And I don't say that flippantly because so many people are really going through stuff and dealing with things and suffering. And, we pray for them and our hearts go out to them. And we just want to show love and be great neighbors and take advantage of the opportunity. It's not every day on a Monday, this time of day, if this wasn't happening and our normal schedules were what they were, I would be working in my normal workflow. And my daughter, who has now decided to leave this broadcast, would be doing her thing. So getting more time with our family, taking opportunity to just kind of evaluate where we are in life. Something like this kind of really helps us put our priorities in order. So anyway, you know all that. What I came on here to say, just kind of as a thought, there's so much uncertainty that we're all dealing with, so much bad news, negativities, just stuff all the time that...
Are you social distancing?
Oh boy, are you so... I tell you what, she's crazy. Crazy about being in front of a camera. But anyway, so keeping things in front of you that are going to keep you positive, that are going to feed your faith. I'm a believer in Jesus. I have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. I have for over 28 years. Last October was when I surrendered my life to his lordship. And so everything for me, I come from a faith perspective because of my relationship with God through Jesus out of the Bible, out of the scriptures. And so obviously I'm a pastor, and so that's my vocation, in loving and serving people and helping people grow in faith. But also personally, that matters to me. Jesus is the center of my life. So I come from a faith perspective. Maybe you do. Hopefully you do. If you don't, that's totally cool. I get it. But in general, whether you have a faith perspective or not, we need to be hopeful. Oh, Lord have mercy. And to have fun. And obviously, we have a ton of fun with her in our house. Can you... Okay, watch out. So anyway, wanted to drop something on you because I was thinking, I was in my office earlier, and I have in my office and home, I have a restroom. Our bathroom is right outside of my office. And so sometimes I'll be busy thinking about stuff, working, getting stuff done. And, of course, with all the uncertainty and the extra stress from this, I'm spending a lot of time in my office kind of
I just blew a big bubble with slime.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Social distancing in my office and working on stuff. And, we can all feel disconnected and isolated. So we have a sign in our restroom that my wife had put, and it's Jeremiah 29:11, verse 11 through 13. And it says simply, I know the plans, God speaking, he said, I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Brooke, watch out, honey. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. And so I just had a kind of a unique moment earlier. All right.
See that bubble?
Yeah, everybody sees it. Come over here. Come over here so you don't block the view. So anyway, I see this frequently. Every time I go in the restroom, it catches my eye because it's right there. And the thought occurred to me when I went in the restroom earlier, it's like...
It goes in the toilet. It goes on the toilet.
Oh, yes, it does. And so I saw it, and it kind of helped me adjust my mindset. And just reading it and seeing it, having it before me, made me feel hopeful. And I thought, you know what? Let me talk to our friends on Facebook just to remind everybody how important it is.
How you make this is you just put it on your mouth, on the outside of your mouth, because it's slime, and then you just
Is that
blow
what you do?
out. Yeah.
Lord have mercy. I am having a time of my life here with this girl. And she's my favorite blonde ever, that is for sure. But so when I had that experience, it boosted my mood. It made me feel better. It kind of gave me a boost. I'm processing, like many of you, probably a lot of major decisions, a lot of extra stress, and routines get changed up, and things can feel out of sorts. You can feel out of sorts, and none of us are immune from that. And so when I just had that moment, I stepped in the restroom, and when I read this, it made me feel better. I felt positive, hopeful. It was like I sensed like God was nudging me, saying, hey, just want to remind you, this is a simple reminder that I'm with you. I've got you. And I wanted to share that with you today from a couple of points. Number one, in a time when there's so much bad news in the atmosphere, fear in the atmosphere, bad news, and negativity, it's important to be intentional about putting things before us. They can be simple, but sometimes the most profound things in our life come out of simple moments. And so the simplicity of seeing this and reading this boosted my mood. It helped bring me into a place of equilibrium and regenerated a sense of optimism in me. Now, obviously, I have faith that God's got plans for all of us, even beyond the difficult season that we're all going through. But beyond that, it boosted my mood.
Hello.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. So anyway, just wanted to encourage you, be mindful and intentional about making sure that you're putting things in front of your eyes. You're reading things and feeding your mind and feeding your heart hopeful, truthful words, messages. If there's something on a practical level that elevates your mood, that makes you feel better, that helps you reorient, refocus, and shifts you from negative to positive, by all means be intentional about that. Now more than ever, you've got to be intentional about not only feeding your faith, but also setting things before you in front of your eyes, seeing things and hearing things, all right, like her, that will help reinforce a sense of hopeful optimism in your heart. Faith and optimism. Mindset is essential. To succeeding at anything, you've got to have a positive, hopeful mindset. And so what you're feeding your eyes and your ears are going to filter down into shaping your moods. Anyhow, hope you've enjoyed this. Just wanted to share a word of encouragement for you. And I hope and pray, I honestly pray that things are well with you and your family, and that wherever you're social distancing and whatever you're dealing with, I love you, sweetie. As a result of that, that we just pray God's peace over your life, and may God protect and keep you healthy and safe. We're going to get through this. This is a season, not a sentence. And we just trust that everything is going to be good in the end. So I want to remind you, Jeremiah 29:11 through 13. God says, I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not harm you, to give you future and hope. And when I saw this today, it gave me a pickup and a boost. And I just wanted to share that thought with you. Catch up with you soon. Have an amazing day, guys.